Hello and welcome to my channel guys, and today we talk about the overall performance of season 17-18 of FC Barcelona until now. So we try to analyze the individual performance of each and every player in our squad. So let's get started with our league, Liga Santander. As you can see on the screen, we are at the top of the table now and we are 7 points clear from our rivals Real Madrid. And you can see we started our session very well with 7 game straight win in which we can scored 23 goals and only conceded 2 of them, and both of the goals that we conceded are of top quality. You just can't blame our defender for that. Until now we scored 23 goals, and in which Messi the only one who scored 11 goals, the most goals in the league, and he scored 50% of Barcelona goals by himself. So what we have to do now is continue our winning run, and that's really important. If we want to win the league title at end of the season, we have to continue our winning run. We have a 7 points lead from Real Madrid, and we does not have to drop points now. So I just hope we can continue our form, and at the end of the season we will win the title. So now we coming on to the Champions League, and we started our campaign very well. As you can see on the screen, we played 2 matches and winning both of them, in which we scored 4 goals and conceded none. That's brilliant. We start our UCL Champions League campaign. I hope we will continue it, and we will qualify for the knockout stages. So now we move on to the top scorer of La Liga. As you can see on the screen, Messi already scored 11 goals, and he's just on top of the table now. He played 7 matches and scored 11, and he matched the record of himself which he made in 2011. And so early to this season, Messi is showing the real glimpse of its magic, and I hope he continues his form. And it's really important for FC Barcelona to have Lionel Messi back in form. So we talked about the team performance until now, and we are going to talk about the individual performance of each and every player at FC Barcelona. So as you can see on the screen, the first player we talk about is Andre Ter Stegen, the goalkeeper of FC Barcelona. He started the season very well and only conceded 2 goals in 9 matches, and that's impressive. So now move on to the next, and next is Nelson Semedo, and we signed Nelson Semedo from Benfica for 30 million euros and plus additional bonuses. And in this summer, the right back shows his worth. He's only 24, and he already adapted the style of Barcelona play early in this season. And it's very impressive to see someone who came from a Portuguese league and make an impression in La Liga so early in the season. And a team like Barcelona, players have to take time to adapt to the game they play and the strategy to play every game. And that's what I like the most about Nelson Semedo. So move on to Gerard Piqué, and he does not show his true quality yet, and I shows you as the season progresses he will be back in form. Rakitic, we know he got quality, but he needs to get more in the game. He needs to get more involved by Ernesto Valverde so we can get a real Ivan Rakitic. So now move on to the Sergio Busquets, and he was giving everything to the team as he giving from the recent years, and I hope he will continue to do so. And I have no words for Sergio Busquets to describe him because he was just unique. Move on to Denis Suarez, and he was playing very well. I really impressed with him in this season. He scored some important goal for us, and I hope he will improve and continue to progress and develop himself in the Barcelona. And he has the quality to become a better player there. And I just love Denis Suarez and how he plays, how he controls the ball, and it's just brilliant. Arda not played a single game yet, and uh, I don't think Arda have any impact on the team. And Ernesto Valverde does not choose him in the team, and I think he will leave in the January transfer window because he does not get allowed by Ernesto Valverde to play a single game. Now move on to Andres Iniesta, and he just signed a lifetime contract with FC Barcelona last week. Coming to Luis Suarez, and he was struggling with his form this season, and I hope he will come back in coming days. He scored very few goals, missed many chances, and I think he will come back stronger, and he will be back in form. And for me, he's the best striker in the world, and in coming days you can see them it that he is the best. And Messi, he's just magical this season. Already scored 11 goals, and he's a game changer for FC Barcelona. If Barca wins Champions League, La Liga, and many titles this year, is only because of this man. Dembele and Rafinha, they both are injured. I'm not talking about them because they are injured. They do not play many matches. Rafinha injured from the start of the season. Dembele injured after 2 games. Move on to Silasen. He does not play the game yet, and Mascherano get a chance to play in last 2 matches by Valverde, and he done so well in these games. So I think if Valverde wants to rotate PK, I think Mascherano would be a choice for Ernesto Valverde. Now move on to Paulinho and Delafeu. They both start from the bench, and in last some matches, Delafeu was completely out of the squad, which is a kind of strange decision of Valverde. Delafeu is a kind of player. He got a pace, he got a dribbling ability, he can shoot, he can finish. But I think he's a missing product. At the and in the final third, he lacks some quality, and I do not understand. But he is only 23, and he can still improve in FC Barcelona under Lionel Messi. I think he would be a better player. Move on to Paco. Paco does not started again, while Alba playing very well this season, having already 2 assists in the league, and on the flank he was just brilliant. He got the pace, and he got the passing, he got the vision, and he's just brilliant. Now move on to Dine and Roberto. Started from the bench by Valverde this season, and I really want to see Roberto in the midfield rather than right back position. And Roberto just have an impact. Ernesto Valverde already used Roberto in many Champions League games as a right winger. I think these changing in positions, Roberto just downfall from his performance. So now we coming to Andre Gomez and Alex Vidal, and they does not have much importance in the team, but Valverde trying to fill holes from these players because these kind of players does not have got strong positions in the team. He does not replace. Andre Gomez just started from the bench every year since he was signed and does not give a strong performance. So Ernesto Valverde could pick him, and Alex Vidal. His natural position is not right back, so Valverde just trying to try him on a wing. So Umtiti this season for me really a standout player. He's only 23 and showing a huge potential, while Vermaelen will be used as a backup option for Mascherano. And Umtiti is just brilliant this season, and last season he was doing very well coming from Olympic Lyonnais to Barcelona. He was adapted very well, and I think he got a bright future in FC Barcelona. So now we finally move to the manager itself, Ernesto Valverde. As you can see on the screen, Valverde started the season without any loss or defeat in 9 matches by now, and I hope he will continue doing so for us for many more years. So guys, it's all about the quick review by now and of our all full squad, and I hope you enjoy the video. I will continue to doing so in future, so please help me to reach more subscription as soon as possible. Subscriptions because I upload my next video in coming days. So until then, goodbye to you all, and Visca El Barça.